My dear students, very good morning. This is Khilesh Kumar, Assistant Professor in English. So, welcome to this YouTube channel for English literature class. And you know that we were reading Ode to Autumn, the poem Ode to Autumn by John Keats. So we have studied about part first, in which we have discussed the introduction of the poet John Keats. John Keats, a romantic poet, second generation of romantic poets along with Lord Byron and P.B. Shelley. At the very early age of 25, he died of tuberculosis. And after his death, he got reputation. His works received constant critical attacks during his short time, and vivid imagery and sensuousness are the most important characteristics in his poetries. So this is the introduction, and these are some remarkable creations created by John Keats: Endymion, Isabella, To a Nightingale, Ode to Autumn, Hyperion, etc. And Keats had only love for poetry, love for beauty, beauty of nature, beauty of women, beauty of art and literature. So you know that this Ode to Autumn was composed by a very remarkable and fantastic poet, John Keats, and this ode is directly addressed to autumn season. Autumn season is the season of mists and mellow fruitfulness. The harvest is done and the farmers are happy. John Keats mentions the sense of ripeness and maturity in this poem regarding autumn season. And autumn season is the fulfillment of the world of vegetation. Autumn is an intimate friend of the sun also. So now part second, the remaining part of the poem. So heat of the sun is needed for the ripening of fruits and vegetables. Heat of the sun is needed for the ripening of fruits and vegetables. So, for ripening of fruits and vegetables, what is the most important requirement? Heat of the sun. So, both autumn and the sun together work for ripening. Autumn and the sun both work for ripening fruits and vegetables. In autumn season, the hazelnuts are filled with sweet karna. More and more flowers bloom in summer. The bees get more honey with their hives, and their hives are already overflowing with the honey. So in this season, hives, or we can say a house of bees, hives, are already overflowing with the honey, and the honey created by the bees. So in the poem Ode to Autumn, autumn is personified. So personification, a figure of speech, personification has been used in this poem, Ode to Autumn. and autumn is personified in various figures of human activities. Autumn is personified in various figures of human activities. So, autumn as a harvester. So, in the poem, we see that the poet John Keats personifies autumn as a harvester. Harvester is a person who harvests crops. So in autumn season, autumn as a harvester. He gets tired and dozes for a while due to few more poppies. So due to few more poppies, or we can say a particular smell of ripening fruit and flowers. So due to this smell, autumn as a harvester gets tired and dodges for a while. The poet conveys to those people who think of autumn as a dull season. The poet conveys a very great message that autumn season is also a very beautiful season. Autumn season is also a very important season, and autumn season has many natural scene in which we see beauty. So the poet tries to convey a message to the reader that autumn season is very beautiful, and in autumn season also nature has beauty. Nature has beauty in autumn season also. So the poet conveys a message to those people who think of autumn as a dull season. Always people consider autumn season as a dull season. But John Keats says that autumn season is not a dull season. Autumn season, it also, autumn season has also beauty, that it has its own music, and autumn season is a musical season. The activities is being done in autumn season are musical. The pleasant evening spreads its golden color, and in autumn season we see in the evening time that evening spreads its golden color in the sky. So in autumn season, when we observe evening time, we see golden color. We see golden color in the sky. Next. So the mood of the poet is joyful, because according to the poet John Keats, autumn season is not a dull season. Autumn season is very charming season. It has beauty, and beauty always gives joy. As I have already mentioned a very particular line, John Keats' poem Endymion. a thing of beauty is a joy forever. So the poet sees beauty in autumn season. That's why his mood is joyful. His mood is clearing mood because he is looking beauty in autumn season. So the poem is the picture of the beauty of autumn. The beauty of autumn. So while reading this poem, we see a picture is rolling, and in that picture we see the beauty of autumn. So the poem is the picture, is a film, is a movie of the beauty of autumn. And the poet presents autumn as a harvester beautifully. The poet personifies the autumn beautifully. So the poem is the picture of the beauty of autumn. It is not the season of death and decay. Autumn season is not the season of death and decay as people think, but a season of satisfaction and joy. Satisfaction and joy. So the poet John Keats, you know that John Keats belongs to romantic revival age, and in this age natural poetries were written, and the writer who used to live in this age were the lover of nature. They see beauty in nature. They worship nature. They put emphasis on natural beauty, on nature. According to the writer, according to the writers of romantic revival age, nature is supreme. Nature is powerful. Nature is the most beautiful thing in the whole world. So this is also a nature poem, and in this poem a season named autumn, and people often consider this season as a dull season, but according to the poet, this season is not a dull season. This season is not the season of death and decay, but this season is the season of satisfaction and joy. The poem has superb pictorial quality. Pictorial quality. So the poet John Keats successfully created picturization of the poem. The poem has superb pictorial quality. So this is your remaining part of the poem Ode to Autumn by John Keats. Thank you so much.